It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Hi. Welcome in. This is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please, the Tuesday evening live stream. How are you? I'm all right. Coming up on the show, I'm going to eat something. Then I'm going to eat something else. I'm going to drink some coffee. We're going to play our game. I've got a top 15 list. But before we do any of that, I want to celebrate the first 3 people that made their way into the chat for this live stream. So I'm going to hit this button over here. Take a look at that. I feel like I'm sitting in the wrong place. Here we go. To the comments. All right. We're getting up there. It's never easy. Come on. There's our gold medalist, Jamie, 9:06 a.m. Wow. A lot of stuff going on there. Hang on. Wait a minute. Okay, where's the silver? Mr. Fulton Mraz has our silver medal. No softball game. The other team had to forfeit. That's a victory. Congratulations. And our bronze medal goes to the crew of It's Joey's World. Congratulations. That one was that? That was at 11:19. And just 45 minutes after Mr. Fulton Mraz earned the silver. Very good medal stand this week. As it always is. All right. That was a while ago. I see Paul Eichenlaub. Mary Ellen was here this afternoon. Francisco. That's fun to say. Just a little hour 45 ago. Jamie's back. Wait a minute. This was all yesterday. Never mind. So, for example, this was yesterday. All right. I thought it had reset this morning. No, it reset yesterday morning and never refreshed or wow, I never know. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I'm on track. Now I understand what's going on. And I love the updates here. Yes. Wow. Yeah, no jump. No, it didn't. Happy National Dog Day. It is National Dog Day. More on that in just a moment. Yes, there we go. We're getting closer. Yes. Oh my goodness, the anticipation. When can I start saying hi to people? Are they still here? Well, I'll just go ahead. Timothy Rainwaters, hello. Paul Eichenlaub, hello to you. And they were safe. YouTube took a nap or something. I don't know. There's It's Joey's World. Congratulations. Timothy Rainwaters again. Yes. Wow. Paul Eichenlaub, hello to you. There's Mary Ellen. Hello. Happy Tuesday to you. And I will be watching Mary Ellen's live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. I hope all of you will as well. D&G Explorers also Wednesdays, usually, 8 p.m. Disney Nerd Herders whenever they get to the park. Wednesday's jam-packed. Mark Langenkamp, hello to you. Oh, yes, National Dog Day. There it is. Well played, sir. Season's greetings, Donna Jaworski. Thank you for hanging out with us today. All right, where are we? This is all. Okay, now 7:01, for example. Mr. Peanut. Francisco's back. Hello, Francisco. Thanks for hanging out with us. There's Gloria. Hello, Gloria. Hope you're having a great day. Michelle the Quilter, hello to you and your family. And there's Jason. Hello. And Gloria again. And scrolling. Now we're here. Now this was just 2 minutes ago. Okay, I have caught up. And so far, I think that's everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. The Tuesday night hangout, or maybe it's afternoon for you. I'm not sure. What's going on in my life? Oh, last year, I'm a teacher. Many of you know that. Last year, my school threw a wrench in the works by scheduling their 4 conference nights during Tuesday evenings, and that's when I do my live stream. PTV's here. Hello, Arnie and Doug. Where was I? So 4 times last school year, I had to not do a show because I wasn't here. But this year, what they're doing is not only is it going to be on Thursday nights, but it will also be virtual. So what parents can do if they want to chat with me is set up an appointment, and I can do it from here. I can do it from right here, and then they can virtually conference with me. Now, I seldom get a parent that comes to see me specifically. What I get are parents that are there to see other teachers, and they just swing by because I'm on their kid's schedule. So I'm hoping nobody wants to talk to me. But it couldn't be easier if they do, so I'm here. Movie Mania Nick, hello to you. Happy Tuesday. And as noted earlier, this is National Dog Day. What does that entail? I don't know. I'm not even a dog person. Do I hate dogs? No. Do I hate dog owners? Some. National Dog Day, I think we're just here to celebrate dogs. Dogs are great. I've never really had a dog, but I how can I say this? I understand their worth. That was lame. Sorry. But it's National Dog Day. We'll celebrate that today with our intermissions and our top 15 list. So we'll be doing that. And my thumbnail. I gave myself a dog head. So there's that. Happy Dog Day to all you dog lovers out there. And frankly, all you dogs out there. I guess it's your day. But not here to talk about dogs this second. We're here to talk about cats, specifically tigers. Oh my goodness. Tigers had a great week. Let me call up not just their division standings, but a couple of divisions here. This is the American League Central and the American League West. Now, I show this to show you that the Detroit Tigers Out of any division in baseball, the Tigers have the largest division lead, and you can see that there. 10.5 games over second place, Kansas City. Yesterday, they started a 3-game series against the Athletics, and they're not the Oakland Athletics anymore. They are just the Athletics. They are the cityless Athletics. And as you can see in this graphic, they are in last place in the AL West. Now, the Tigers have perhaps the best pitcher in baseball in Tarek Skubal, last year's Cy Young Award winner, and he faced off against the cityless Athletics last night. And even though it was first place against last place, with the first place team having the best pitcher in baseball going, wouldn't you know it, the Athletics won. They beat Tarek Skubal last night. Now, it didn't start till 10 p.m. here, so I wasn't watching it. I watched a little bit. But you never know. Baseball is stupid like that. Yes. Next year, they will be the Las Vegas Athletics, right? Am I right about that? I think they're building a stadium that is not yet ready. That's why they're playing in Sacramento, California. Oh, there's Paul's Cubs. Only 5.5 games out, making up ground. There's over a month of baseball to go. Exciting baseball. Anyway, so that's the Tigers. They play again tonight in Sacramento. Again, it doesn't start till the next day, seemingly. But and what will happen is we're going to throw a not-so-great pitcher out there, and we'll shut him out, or something stupid like that. Baseball's dumb, but I like it. Hey, there's John. Welcome in. Next year they will still be the Athletics, the cityless Athletics. So when do they move to L.A.? LV, Las Vegas? I guess in 2 years, maybe. This is a good year. Very cool. Cowabunga, indeed. All right. We're moving on. Last week, I told you I stopped at Aldi, and they had they were stocking their seasonal goodies. They cleared half an aisle for a bunch of orange boxes, and it inspired me to make a little intro for a seasonal segment on my live stream, Autumn at Aldi. So that was a picture there of the aisle in question. And there's a number of goodies there, and some of them I'm very interested to try. I have one of those items right now. This is not pumpkin spiced, although many of the things in those orange boxes are pumpkin spiced. But I saw this, and then I scratched my head, and then I said, well, I need to get this. I need to try this. Let me just hold it up here. It's a bag of popcorn. Roasted sweet corn flavored popcorn. Yes, I'm about to eat corn flavored corn. Let's see. If you're familiar with roasted street corn, there's it's not just corn. It's the things they put on it. On the front here, air popped and lightly seasoned with the flavor of roasted sweet corn. That told me nothing. All right. I was hoping for just a little synopsis of what's on there. Street corn, isn't that they put the white in they sprinkle the seasoning. Anyway, let me try it, and maybe the flavors of this popcorn, corn flavored corn, will spark a memory in my head. How corny indeed. Yes, Lisa. Aldi is great. What's yellow? This looks like popcorn you'd get at Sears. Anybody remember doing that? All right, here we go. Oh. I can't play too much of that music. I guess I'm just playing it over. I'll stop. Mark thought that street corn was the corn that fell on the ground. You guys are on a roll, and I dig it. This is salty, quite salty. Hang on, not done. You know, if it's Clancy's, it's got to be good. I don't know if that's their slogan. I think I heard that somewhere else. But you know, it's from Aldi because of the 1, 2, giant. I guess there's just 2. But the barcodes are the entire top of the bag and the entire bottom of the bag. To make checkout quicker. Hang on. All right. Let me look at the ingredients. This is good. Okay. What makes this roasted? Did I say street corn? This says sweet corn. What did I say? I'm thinking of the... All right, hang on. It's sweet and salty. I guess I should spend more time reading the bags of the things I'm purchasing. All right. Well, this isn't at all what I thought it was going to be. That's why it tasted a bit different. I thought I was getting street corn, flavored corn, and it's sweet corn. I've had kettle corn before. Timothy Rainwaters loves kettle corn. Who doesn't? So this is kettle corn. Pardon me. This is kettle corn-ish. It's not quite that sweet, but it's much more salty and much more fake buttery. That's what this is. It's good, but it's not my go-to. But it was fun to try this. Roasted street sweet corn. Not street at all. Okay. Sorry, I assumed. That's what I did there. I assumed that it said street corn. I've never... Yeah. Okay. I was hoping it was... Anyway, where are we? Okay. I guess it's time to drink some coffee. So let me do that. Where is it? Here it is.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Picks you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
So after the corn-flavored corn, I'm drinking the coffee-flavored coffee. And I'm still going iced coffee, even though it has cooled down here. It is currently only 80 degrees. And I know some of you wish it were 80 degrees where you are, I think. But it's actually quite pleasant. And as a matter of fact, I've got another snack coming up I didn't have to put in a cooler because it's not blazing hot. But I do have a coffee myth to debunk today. Here we go. Myth number, which number is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in our series of coffee myths. Myth number 6, coffee is highly addictive. And I'll just read what it says here. I copy and paste with the best of them. Okay, so we know a lot of people who start drinking coffee don't stop. But that doesn't mean your morning caffeine routine falls into the highly addictive substance category. I think I have an image. Oh, it's not much of an image, but I'll put it up on the screen while I read. Despite people casually using the word addicted with their coffee habit, the caffeine in coffee just isn't that kind of stimulant. Most institutions, including the National Institute on Drug Abuse, define a caffeine habit as, quote, dependence, unquote. Something that people can stop using without life-threatening withdrawal symptoms or self-destructive behaviors. While a mild headache and a case of the grumps on a coffeeless Monday may have you feeling pretty low, it doesn't compare to the withdrawal from an actual addictive substance. So, not truly addictive, but labeled as a dependence. Maybe some of you have had headaches after not having soda or coffee after a bit. I've heard of that. It doesn't happen to me. Or maybe it has. I don't remember. Anyway, public service message for you. All right. I may as well get to my next snack here, and it's a Reese's snack I just saw this morning. I'm going to play the intro that I made. This might be louder than my other ones, so I'm going to start in 3. Just to brace yourselves. 2, 1. Richard, hello. Mike and Mandy, hello to you. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Many times, well, maybe once a week, on my way into work in the morning, I will stop in at Walmart. It is the only thing that's open on my way to work at that hour. I was there to get carrots to eat with hummus for lunch. I got the hummus from Costco, made with olive oil. Most hummuses are made with other oils, but this one at Costco with the good stuff, extra virgin olive oil. Anyway, that's besides the point. That's a lot healthier than what I'm about to eat. Anyway, this was on an end cap here. I'm not sure I need this, but this is Reese's Oreo mini cups. Look at that picture there. I don't know if these two things need to be mixed. Am I excited to try it? Yes. Am I thinking this will be the best thing I've ever had in my life? No. I love Reese's too. Uh-oh. What was that? Am I still alive? Why am I frozen there? Hey, all right, I see I'm back there. But that was weird. Why'd that freeze up? Anyway, let's get to it. I have an music. I have to try another one because I distracted myself with the music. All right, it appears at the top. Is there an explanation on this? Milk chocolate and white cream peanut butter cups with Oreo cookie crumbs. So there's the picture. You can see the crumbs on the inside, the white cream. Why am I? That's a better picture there. All right. Okay. All right. I will say it's delicious. It's maybe better than I thought it would be. There's just enough Oreo to get a hint of it without overpowering the peanut butter that's already in there. It's a nice blend of both treats, and I'm someone that likes Reese's more than Oreo. I like Oreo as well, of course, but they did well here. This is pretty darn tasty. I like that a lot. And I'm hoping there are larger versions of it, like entire cups, not just the mini ones. But I will take these. That was actually pretty great. I'm pretty happy now. Although this is dangerous. Now I have to take that to my classroom and pass those out, or else I'm going to devour them all. That is a big thumbs up. I'm a big fan of that. The original Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, still my favorite. This might be top 10 in my Oreo, Reese's candy list, maybe. I would have to think about that, but it's pretty darn good. I do like it. All right, let's take our first intermission so I can sneak some more of these in the next 30 seconds or however long my intermission video is. 34 seconds. I can do a few. All right, I will be right back. We'll play our game.
Do you want to walk a dog? It's something very special to carry a large Coke and a delicious hot dog wherever you're going. And it's a real money saver. The regular price for a large Coke, 35 cents. Hot dog, 40 cents. But with a walk-a-dog, all for 55 cents. Walk, don't run to the snack bar now.
Welcome back. All right, let's play our game. Okay, this is Chronophoto. We'll be shown 5 pictures. We have to guess in which year each picture was taken. The closer we are to the correct answer, the more points we get. If we get a correct answer, they give us 1,000 points. So a perfect game would be 5,000 points. We've done that a couple of times. We're looking to do it again. Ideally without the help of AI or Google or whatever you might be thinking of using. But whatever. Let's just play our game. Okay, we can guess anywhere from the year 1900 to the year 2024. Here is our first picture. Please put your guesses in the chat. Okay. And if you're in the chat and I've missed you, welcome in. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? The salted caramel Reese's. It was okay. Wish more salt. Yeah. I did have that as well. It was good. It was good, but it's hard to beat the original. All right. Okay, we see some astronauts here. This looks to be a old picture. All right. I will zoom in on some things. The first thing I'm seeing is this film camera that this guy is holding. That's old school. All right. Is this another camera? A mounted camera of some sort, perhaps. Okay. The astronauts, of which there are 2. Now, maybe the third one. I don't think so. I think there are only 2. They didn't really space themselves out unequally, if there's probably a better way to say that. I'm thinking there are only 2 astronauts here, so this isn't what I thought. I thought for sure this would be like the first moon landing, Apollo 11, is that what that was? Of which there were 3 astronauts. And weren't there 3 astronauts for all the moon missions? Or every moon mission? They had 2 that could get out and walk on the moon, and then a third would stay in the capsule. Am I wrong about that? I think there were three guys, 3 astronauts for each of those. Now, I don't think this is after those. I'm thinking this is before a 2-manned mission, and I'm just wondering if this is before they started going to the moon. I'm sure one of you out there knows exactly when this is. Let me turn to the chat. Wait, is there anything maybe a license plate? No, not really. Lots of white short-sleeved dress shirts. Following the astronauts will be the kitchen crew, the sous chef. No, I don't know who those guys are. Can't see the names on the suits either. Is opposite the NASA patch on the other side of his chest. Is that where their names are? Did they even have their names on there? I think they did. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, look, we can see the reflection of the launch tower, if that's what that's called, in his helmet. That's kind of cool. And I can't see the rocket, really. Oh, well. Nor do I see a third astronaut in his helmet. I see the guy right in front of him, but I don't see a third white astronaut suit in his helmet there. First cell phone? No, it's corded. No women around allowed. Their stereo. I don't know what that is. More film cameras. A bit larger. Like that one maybe was a, where is it? 8mm or a Super 8. Probably 8mm. And maybe these are 16. Ooh, that one's even larger on the left. Hard to say. I don't know. All right, I'm sorry. I spent way too much time looking at that photo. Let me go to the chat. And I think Mark maybe has our first guess. 1966. We have a 99. Maybe not. 1969. 66, a couple of those. 68. He's stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid's stuck on him. I think I may have missed something, but I like the comment. 66, that's the third one of those. We have a 65. Part of Gemini, says Arnie and or Doug. 67, we have a 65. Keith says it's a Gemini. 1965. A third 1965 from Michelle now. Okay. Mark says Mercury is 1, Gemini 2, Apollo 3. So this is Gemini. Thank you. I love this. This is teamwork making the dream work. 1966. Wow. It's either 65 or 66. Keith said 65. He put his name on that guess. Okay, I'm going 65. Where's the button? I'm going to submit here. Survey says, yay! All right, 1 for 1. Let's move on. Oh, there's the button. Next one. Okay. This is the corner of 11th Avenue and West 43rd Place. It is the 3200 block and the 4300 block. Oh, wow. They're using rowboats and kayaks to rescue people off a school bus. Interesting. I don't know when this is. We need to find that out. Or where it is. There are no leaves on the trees. Well, most of the trees. On the very left there are. Some people in the background there on bicycles, maybe a bicycle, but that doesn't really tell us anything about when. Might I just say, these guys in this little rowboat here. By the way, I think there's room for another one. One of you guys can hop in. You don't have to walk, but it's reminding me of that George Clooney movie from a couple years ago, The Boys in the Boat, about the crew from, I think, the University of Washington that competed in the Olympics. And that was that the 36 Olympics? Were those the Berlin Games? Now, I'm not saying this is 1936. This bus is probably not quite that old, but maybe it is. I don't really know. There are other vehicles, and they do look quite old. Maybe this is the 30s or 40s even. Everybody seems quite young, including the guy behind this pole here with his hat and underwear. Interesting choice. It just looks like I think it's a swimsuit. I believe that it is. All right. That school bus, I've never really seen one look like that. But let's look. Well, I can't zoom in too much. But back there, those cars, those are from the 40s, are they not? Maybe not. Okay. I'm going to zoom back out. This must have been some notable weather event in the fall, maybe the spring. But if it were the fall, even in a cold weather climate where leaves fall from trees, a hurricane, let's say this is New York, certainly a hurricane, because we know hurricane season is from June to November. This could certainly be September, October, November. Well, maybe not November, but I don't know. I'm talking. All right, let's. All right, here we go. Donna, I think, has our first guess. 38. We have a 42, 45. Paul thinks this is overseas. Mark disagrees. We have a 1950, 45, 47. So a couple of 45s, a 46. Those buildings look like they experience flooding frequently, perhaps. Is this maybe Canada? I don't know. Is that a Canadian school bus? Is that what they look like? Probably not. 48. We have a 38 to 48. No, we had a 50, 1950. So a good 12-year range here. Nick in Virginia, welcome in. Thank you for your guess. 1951. That expands to 13-year range here. Mr. Fulton Mraz is going to be auditioning for Singing in the Rain. Let's go! USA! USA! Good luck with that. All right. Man. Do I go right in the middle here? Is this, if it's 45 or 47 or 46 even, is this, so it's post-war, maybe not 45, but that would explain why everybody in the picture looks pretty young. Everybody of age is overseas. Wow, I don't know. 47. There were a couple of 45s, weren't there? Gloria, Mary Ellen. Let's go. 45. 45 sounds good to me. Survey says, ooh, 1938. Donna Jaworski, you get the ding. Donna nailed it. Wow. We got 513 points. We're moving on, though. That fooled me. I wasn't sure. Although I did start talking 30s, just because it reminded me of that movie. But I said 36. But then I never really... Okay, I'm just moving on. Okay. This looks like a picture we've had before. If we haven't had this one, we've had similar ones. Like this is at some sort of convention where they're previewing video games or electronic equipment. Maybe we haven't had this exact one. But I think we can get this. I think one of the people in the chat here, one of you guys, you're going to know when Fallout 4 came out. I have no clue. Do they still make Fallout? And what number are they up to now? This guy with the lanyard from Inside Gaming, who isn't really happy about having his picture taken right now. I was hoping his lanyard would tell us. This picture isn't great, but I think it's because of the low light situation. This seems to be a dark area. So the camera, and maybe this was taken with a phone. Maybe it was taken with an instant camera. Auto gain kicked in. It made things a little grainy because of the low light. I'm just guessing. Got some Adidas there. I don't see any masks, so maybe not during COVID. Fallout 4, again, not really sure when that came out, but somebody that does is going to help us out greatly. There is a character meet and greet on the left here, and I don't know what character that is. Is that a Fallout character? Not a clue. Maybe it is. Wait a minute. Was there a HBO show or something based on this game? Was Walton Goggins in it? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Okay. I'm turning to the chat now. And I assume on the right there is a photo opportunity with Fallout 4 characters. Oh, I think everybody knows this is 2015. That's all I see in the chat. I'm just gonna say 2015. All right. Here we go. Ooh, 2016. Wow. You know what? You guys you knew it. You were close enough. I'm going to chalk this up to saying I think Chronophoto got this one wrong. I think it was 2015. We have 2,437 points on to picture number 4. Okay. Is this Hiroshima or Nagasaki? Is this 1945? Is what I'm saying, or is this something else? But probably not. The Enola Gay, Fat Man, and Little Boy were those the names of the bombs? Is that what this is? Mark is already concurring. No, agreeing. No, concurring. That's the right word, I think. 1945. Lisa says, the only Fallout I know is after Wine Wednesday happy hour. I love the chat today. Mark says, yes, Walton Goggins. So that's what I did see. I saw the first episode of this, and I didn't realize it. I never watched any more. I lost interest. But, okay. I've never played the game, though. I'm not a gamer. Tecmo Bowl 91 is the last game I played. That's not true. I played Minecraft with the boy when he was much younger. Everybody's saying 45. I'm just going to go with that. 1945. And I'm going to hit this submit button. Yes. Of course. That seemed iconic. That's an iconic picture. 3,000. We can get 4,400 points if we nail this final picture. This also looks like 1945 to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. We have some women sitting on a bench, and a fortune teller has approached them and offered to read their futures for payment. I'm going to zoom in on some people here. Although the women sitting down seem very happy, like they are amused at this situation. I don't know what's going on. All right. There isn't much else to see in this picture. There is an automobile in the back that we can see there. Okay. I didn't see that right away. You think she's doing up close magic or something? And the lady that's standing, she took one of their watches and then she's going to reveal it on her own wrist. I don't know. I've seen that. What would prevent me from saying 1945 like the previous picture? I don't know. Mark says she's hiding something in her stocking. Well, I don't know if she's hiding. I think that's just her foot. I don't. Maybe you're. Oh, I see. Oh, she's got a ankle monitor. Oh, I knew she was a criminal. I have no idea. Perhaps that's just a brace, and she twisted her ankle, or maybe it is some condition that makes one ankle swell in a very angular way like that. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I don't know when the previous picture guesses stopped and the new one started. Maybe Paul has the first guess with 51. We have a 48. 47. At no time does her finger leave her hands. 1940. Oh, another 40. What? Another 40? You know what? I'm going to say 1940 as well. So that's... 5? Wow. Yes. Mark says 47. So does Donna. Wow. And Mark, what is... Oh, wait a minute. Mark said it twice. Trying to sway me. I'm going to go 1940. Just because more people said it. And it's time to move on. It is already 7:49. Survey says... Ooh, 1949. That's later than most of us said. Paul said 51. Came just short of 4,000 points. 3,833 points. Again, as always. I don't care how we do. I just care that we play. I have a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you do too. All right. What's next? Of course. Our second intermission. Oh, a coming attraction. And then a top 15 list about dog movies.
It's Walt Disney Productions' shaggiest comedy ever. The Shaggy DA. Dean Jones is the underdog. Tim Conway.
Elwood? I am not Elwood. I am actually Wilby Daniels. Sure, gotcha.
Suzanne Plachette. Whoop! Keenan Wynn.
Grab that dog!
The crooks are out to get Wilby.
Follow that dog!
And Wilby's out to bury your funny bone.
Elwood?
Now this way!
Shoot him down!
It's the cleanest campaign in history.
What? Whoa! Over the score!
Curly, my boy, it's a slammer.
Ending in a landslide of laughter. Walt Disney Productions' The Shaggy D.A.
Say it again, Sam.
The Shaggy D.A. Soon in a kennel near you.
Woof.
It is National Dog Day today. Happy National Dog Day to all of you. Today's top 15 list. I thought, what a perfect list for this drive-in theater themed live stream. To do a top 15 list about top 15 dog movies. I'll be honest, these aren't the top 15 dog movies. There are a lot of dog movies you will have in your minds that will not be on this list. Now, my list isn't full of obscure movies. These are all popular movies. But there are some dog movies. I'll tell you right away. Turner and Hooch is not on my list. I never saw that movie. I didn't want to put it on the list. So, and there are other movies like that. But this is a list of 15 dog movies. So I just wanted to start with that. And they're in no particular order. Here's the list with a little IMDb synopsis for each one, if you're not familiar with them. Let's start with number 15. I'm going to get through this rather quick, I think. Number 15 may be my favorite dog movie. My wife asked me, what's your favorite dog movie? And I thought for a second, I think it's got to be this one. 101 Dalmatians from 1961. With plenty of pooches and a memorable villain, Cruella de Vil. This is one of Disney's most enduring, entertaining animated films. So, yeah. My daughter loves watching this one, or did when we had Disney Plus. We aren't currently subscribed to it, so we haven't seen it in a few months. But it's a good one. There's no getting around that. All right, number 14. Not so much about dogs, but it is. You'll know what I'm... All right, this is from 2000, Best in Show. The tension is palpable, the excitement is mounting, and the heady scent of competition is in the air as hundreds of eager contestants from across America prepare to take part in what is undoubtedly one of the greatest events of their lives, the Mayflower Dog Show. A fine example of writer-director star Christopher Guest's gift for improv comedy, Best in Show boasts an appealingly quirky premise and a brilliantly talented cast. I did see this movie. So far, I'm 2 for 2 on the list. It is funny. There's some funny bits in there. And all of those actors, you recognize all of them, pretty much. Except maybe the guy in the turtleneck. I do not know his name, but I think I know everybody else. It's an enjoyable movie. It is quirky, and it's good for a laugh. All right. Number 13. Wes Anderson made a dog movie, a stop-motion dog movie, called Isle of Dogs. And here's what it's about. When, by executive decree, all the canine pets of the city are exiled to a vast garbage dump called Trash Island, the 12-year-old Atari sets off alone in a miniature junior turboprop and flies across the river in search of his bodyguard dog, Spots. There, with the assistance of a pack of newly found mongrel friends, he begins an epic journey that will decide the fate and future of the entire land. I've seen this. I am 3 for 3 so far. I'll be honest, I don't remember much about it. I am a bigger fan of Wes Anderson's other stop-motion animated picture, which is the Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is based on a Roald Dahl story. And I've just seen that more. I used to show it to my class. I would leave it for a sub, for example. Anyway, let's move on. I did see Isle of Dogs, and I think there were some funny parts in there. I don't have the greatest of memories of it. I prefer the other one. Okay. Next, number 12, Tim Burton's Frankenweenie. Here's what this one's about. Coming up on this time of year, too. It's almost Perfect. Maybe a little early. It's still August, I guess. Young Victor Frankenstein is a science nerd and outsider at school, but he does have one good friend, his dog, Sparky. But then tragedy strikes. Victor is heartbroken, but his science teacher, voiced by Martin Landau, gives him an idea of how to jolt old Sparky back to life. The experiment is successful, and all goes well until Victor's fellow students steal his secret and use it to resurrect other dead animals with monstrous consequences. Well played there. Other voice actors in this are Catherine O'Hara, her second appearance on this list, and Martin Short. And I think I've seen this one too, but I don't remember it very well. But I believe I'm 4 for 4 in terms of movies on this list. And I know I've seen this next one. Number 11, The Fox and the Hound. It's a likable, charming, unassuming effort that manages to transcend its thin, predictable plot. This is from IMDb, by the way. This is the critics' consensus. Stars Mickey Rooney, Kurt Russell, Pearl Bailey, and Jack Albertson. That's right. Grandpa Joe. Where are we? Oh, yes, number 10. Here we go. Number 10. We're counting down dog movies. Oh, you can still see it. Okay. Here it is. The Shaggy Dog from 1959. The son of dog-hating former mailman Wilson Daniels, Fred McMurray, young Wilby, Tommy Kirk, accidentally becomes a canine himself when he stumbles upon an ancient curse. As if this wasn't enough for Wilby, he overhears a plot to steal secret government information while in dog form, leading to unexpected adventure. This one I can't be sure that I've seen. I have no memory of it. I've seen clips. I know that. But I can't be sure. Let's move on. I'm realizing how many Disney films are on here, including this one at number 9, Lady and the Tramp. A nostalgic charmer. Lady and the Tramp's token sweetness is mighty, but the songs and richly colored animation are technically superb and make for a memorable experience. From 1955. Yes, indeed. Number 8, a bit of a different movie on the list here. Number 8, Cujo from 1983. The critics' consensus on IMDb says, Cujo is artless work punctuated with moments of high canine gore and one wild Dee Wallace performance. I remember this being on cable, and I'm sure I've never seen the whole movie, but I remember them stuck in the car on a really hot day. Yeah. I don't think it's one of the best ones. All right. Number 7 from 1992. This is Beef Oven. Oh, I'm misreading that. Beethoven. Fluffy and incorrigible, Beethoven is a good boy who deserves a better movie. Starring Charles Grodin, Bonnie Hunt, and Dean Jones. We just saw Dean Jones in the trailer for the Shaggy DA. How about that? A couple people making their multiple appearances on this list. Dog movie veterans. Number 6. I think I've seen this one, but I don't remember it. Also, The Secret Life of Pets from 2016. Fast-paced, funny, and blessed with a talented voice cast, The Secret Life of Pets offers a beautifully animated, cheerfully undemanding, family-friendly diversion, starring Louis C.K., Eric Stonestreet, Kevin Hart, and Ellie Kemper. I think I've seen the Kevin Hart, whatever character he voiced. That I have a memory of that. I don't know. Number 5, I showed the trailer. I may as well make it. It made the list. I put it on the list. The Shaggy DA. This movie's from 1976, and this is the sequel to the Shaggy Dog 20 years later, about 20 years later. So, and I guess there are throwbacks to the original movie. And the main character, same character, but is played by Dean Jones. This is the other movie that Dean Jones is in. So he was in Beethoven, where he played the heavy, or the bad guy, and this one, the Shaggy DA. Did I get ahead of myself earlier? I probably did. Number 4, I think our final Disney movie, Bolt, and I've never seen this one. This is from 2008. The days of canine superstar Bolt, voiced by John Travolta, are filled with danger and intrigue until the cameras stop rolling. But Bolt doesn't know that he's on a TV show. He thinks his amazing powers are real. When Bolt is accidentally shipped from his Hollywood soundstage to the mean streets of New York, he begins his most amazing adventure. Armed only with his delusions and accompanied by a cat and a hamster, he sets out to find his owner, Penny, voiced by Miley Cyrus. How about that? Okay. If you saw my thumbnail, you saw Snoopy on my shirt. And there is a Peanuts movie on here at number 3. Here it is. This is Snoopy Come Home from 1972. I don't have anything written about this. I forgot this one. But this is the one where he's looking for his original owner, Lila. I remember reading that. And what I remember of this is that deep melodic voice saying, "No dogs allowed," or something like that. No dogs allowed. All right, yes. Snoopy Come Home from 1972. At number 2 on our list is our oldest movie from 1943. It's not Snoopy Come Home, it's Lassie Come Home. In a small Yorkshire village during the Great Depression, financial pressures caused the parents of young Joe Carriclow, I'm guessing that's how you say his name, played by Roddy McDowall, a young Roddy McDowall, to sell his beloved dog Lassie to the Duke of Rudling. After the Duke takes the collie to his Scottish estate, his granddaughter, played by Elizabeth Taylor, who didn't even get billing on this poster, recognizes that the dog misses her former owner and allows her to escape. Facing great dangers and small kindnesses on her lengthy journey, the faithful dog sets forth to rejoin her beloved family. So I'm guessing the Duke of Rudling accuses the poor family of stealing their dog back. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I've never seen it. Lassie, Come Home. And finally, number 1, not a dog movie at all, but dog is in the name of the movie. From 1992, it is Reservoir Dogs. A group of thieves assemble to pull off the perfect diamond heist. It turns into a bloody ambush when one of the men turns out to be a police informer. As the group begins to question each other's guilt, the heightening tensions threaten to explode the situation before the police step in. This is Quentin Tarantino's first film, Reservoir Dogs. And that's the list. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me and sticking with the frozen frame earlier and not getting to 4,000 on Chronophoto. I don't care. Thank you. I will see you around the internet chats here on YouTube. Next week, I will have my 250th top 15 list. And I haven't decided what that will be. I don't know. Happy National Dog Day to everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.